So this is my book discussion for this book right here. This is Divergent by Veronica Roth, and if you want to see a spoiler-free review of this book, then you can click on it and you'll be taken to that review. But this video right here is spoiler full, and it's where we discuss this book and talk to about this book, because I want to talk to you guys about this book because you guys have read it, or some of you have. Most of you have, actually. So this is part of my R.E.A.D series, my Recommended Excellence and Awesomeness for Dylan book series, where I read books that you guys have recommended to me. So let's get into this. This book was so much fun, people. So much fun. I was just riveted. Riveted. I like the word riveted. It's so much fun to say. Riveted. Riveted with this book. It was so much fun. It was so fast-paced and so action-packed, and Dauntless was crazy. Crazy. I didn't even know there was going to be like initiation. I thought they were just going to be like in Dauntless. Like they didn't have to be initiates after they were, like they chose. And then there was initiation, and then they jump onto a roof. Jumped onto a roof. Someone dies. Oh, someone dies. Go inside, jump into a hole they can't see the bottom of, and they drop onto a net. 4 is there. Oh, okay. Then they come off. They go into the pit. And then there's the walkways with where you can die by falling off on the side, because there's no railways and they're very narrow. And I'm like, no big deal. Things just kept on happening, and I was like, why are you not obsessed with the fact that there are hallways and walkways where you can die? Like, do you know, how are you not being very upset about the fact that you jumped onto a roof? A roof? That is not bravery to me. That is crazy. That is just crazy. Crazy. I was like, okay, no one's having a panic attack, but if I was there, I would. If I think I would jump up to the roof, and then I would jump through the hole, and then I'd get there, and I'd get to the room, and then I'd have a panic attack. I would be crying like owl. I understand why no one else is crying, because I would be crying. I'd be like having, really, this is only gonna get worse. I jumped onto a roof today. Crazy, 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 crazy. Why is no one breaking down? People should be breaking down. People, break it down. It was so crazy. It was so action-packed. Things just kept on happening. It was crazy, crazy, crazy. Kept on saying crazy, but it was crazy. Dawn was crazy. And then 4. 4, I was so surprised. Like, normally I can, figure things out before they happen. And it's kind of obvious that he's from Abnegation, but it wasn't very obvious. But the thing that really shocked me was that he was Marcus's son. I was like, you're Marcus's son, how did I not get that? It was because it was so fast-paced, and I really liked that I got to that conclusion the same time that Trish did. I was like, it felt good to be in connection with the character. And I really liked that, and I was so surprised and so shocked. A character that I really liked was Will. I really liked him. He was really interesting and really smart, and I really wanted to see where his character went. Another character that I really liked was Trish's mom. I saw the dedication, and it says, "To my mother," who gave me the moment when Beatrice realizes how strong her mother is and wonders how she missed it for so long. I was like, okay, something's gonna happen with her mom. Her mom is, different than she seems, and you kind of got that. There was some foreshadowing in the book. And then her mom turns out to be from Dauntless, and she turns out to be Divergent, and I was like, oh my gosh, crazy, I wonder where this is gonna go. And then Will dies, and then her mother dies, and then her father dies, and everyone just dies. Everyone dies. Like, I was reading the end of the book, and I was like, this is what's going on, everyone's dying. I was like, is everyone gonna die? Is this the end, or what's the next book gonna be? Because I know about the next book, obviously, because it's already out. I was like, why is everyone dying? Everyone is just dying. Everyone's just dropping dead. Everyone's dying. I don't understand. Why is everyone dying? Will is dead. I really liked him. Mom, I didn't get to know her enough, but I was really interested in where her character was going, and she died. Her dad didn't care. He died, so just move on. Everyone just died. It was crazy. I feel a little bit breathless. I just exaggerated my breathlessness then, but yeah. So, another thing that a lot of people have been saying is that there's lots of gaps in the world building. I was okay with that. I don't really care because it was so fast-paced and I'm so engaged. But I can see them, the gaps, I mean. Like, I don't think that the factionless kind of thing would work in the real world. Like, not the real world, but, it would work. Because they're factionless and they're divided into these groups and they live in different places, but they still see each other every day, like the different groups. Do you know, like, wouldn't they form relationships from bonds? Wouldn't they, wouldn't they just diverge naturally? Like, I feel like that's something that should happen, and I don't know why it's not. I don't know if it's necessarily very realistic that this thing would happen, but, I'm willing to overlook it. I hope that there's more exploration into the faction kind of thing in the next book. I've heard that there is. I'm excited for that. Another scene that I really liked was the when, or not really liked, but it felt awkward, and I remember it was when Triss had her fear landscape, and she had the intimacy. You know, so awkward, so embarrassed, and the fact that Eric, I think his name is Eric, the one who's the leader, who's mean, the fact that he saw it just made it worse. It was just like, and they were laughing at her. I was so embarrassed for her, so embarrassing, guys, so embarrassing. So you can go onto the Facebook page for Divergent, and you can take the quiz. It's not the same as in the book, and I think that that's good because the steps in the book are explained to you, so you know what choosing each thing means, and I mean you can kind of guess it. And you can kind of guess it from the quiz thing on the Facebook page for this book, but it's different, and if you like go on it and you just choose things really quickly and try not to think about it too much, it's good. And it's animated, so like you see your eyes opening and you see cheese and stuff, and then well, instead of bread they have cheese, by the way. So they have cheese and a knife for the first option. But I took it, and this test is faulty. It's faulty because I got candor, which is it candor? Yes. Candor, which is the honest. I am not honest. I will be the first to say I'm not honest. So I took the test again and I got amity, which is the peaceful, and I was like, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with being peaceful. Amity and R.E.A.D were the two that I would, if I was in this book, I would probably choose because, not in the book, in the world. If I was in the world, I would choose because, you know, amity is peaceful, I would stay away from the fighting. I mean, I know it would make my life more interesting and stuff, but let's be honest here. I want some peace, and I want to not be dead, so that's good. And then the R.E.A.D because they're intelligent and smart, but at the same time they're kind of the bad guys, but it's okay. I would never be able to be selfless though. Like, I wish I could, but I would not be able to, because that's not, no. So yeah, you take the test, or you tell me which one you would want it to be in the comment section below, because I'd really like to know what you guys are leaning towards, or what you guys want to be. And the last thing I want to talk about is the movie. The movie is coming out in 2014, March 2014, I believe. And I was so excited. I was like, ooh, a movie, because while I was reading this, I could actually tell. I was like, this would be a great movie. Shailene Woodley is going to be Triss, people. First of all, Shailene Woodley is from The Descendants and from The Secret Life of the American Teenager. If you don't know who she is, then you can Google her and see what she looks like and see her. But if you do know her, I'm pretty sure you would agree with the fact that I don't think she should be Triss, but she is. I was like, really? I really don't like her. There's something about, I know I don't know her, but I feel like her personality is just so bratty and annoying. I think she's a good actress, you know, she has potential. I'm interested to see what she does with the character, but I really don't like her. And then, nothing to do with this book. I saw that she had to juggle with another movie that she was doing. She's going to be Mary Jane Watson in the next Spider-Man movie. I was so upset. I was like, you're gonna ruin that movie for me. Seriously, because in the comics, not that I've read the comics, but in the comics, the character that Emma Stone is playing is supposed to die, and then Mary Jane is supposed to come into the picture and be with Spider-Man. So that means that Emma Stone is going to die and be replaced by Shailene Woodley. You tell me that's okay. You tell me that's okay, and I will not be okay with you. Well, I will be, because you have your own opinion. So that's my book discussion of this book right here. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this first read book, and thank you for suggesting this to me, Nicole. I really enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. Bye!